There's Hogwarts Castle.
Hi guys, welcome to the tour straight ahead, everybody, all the way around.
We're going on the studio tour right now, so it's gonna be the full ride. Hopefully I can record the whole thing. Hopefully the phone will not die while recording. Well, on the tour.
All the way down to...
We're about to get the go-ahead here. So it looks like we're ready to rock and roll here. Bye. We will see you then later. Once again, my name is Kat. I'll be your guide here on the studio tour, but Emma, the co-host, is going to help me out today. You may know him as a former member of Saturday Night Live. He's now the host of The Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon.
You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
Kat.
And the greatest driver.
Jose.
You're the best. I love it. Even though
Kat.
owes me $5. I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
Yes, safety is very important here on the tram, so please pay attention to my safety rules. First off, if you need any guest assistance or have a medical emergency, or if you drop something of value on the side of the tram, or if any sound or video issues, reach up and grab the red E-cord that runs along the center of the ceiling of the tram and back to assist you as soon as you seem to do so. That's right, Frank. We ask that you please remain seated during the entire tour. Please stay seated. Keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Remember to use the red, including loud noises, fire effects, sudden train movements, and the possibility of getting wet. Yes, there are a few water effects on the tour, so definitely keep your cameras well protected. And lastly, for the safety of those around you, please do not use selfies to on board the studio tour. Alright, it is official. We have now left the theme park behind. We are heading into a real working film and television studio. A studio that's been around for over 100 years. Universal Studios was founded all the way back in 1915 by our founder, Carl Laemmle. And to celebrate that history, we're heading down our timeline here on the left and right sides of the tram. You're seeing a few of just the thousands of movies that Universal has brought to life over the last 100 years. A few of these have even won the coveted Oscar for Best Picture. And speaking of Oscars, Universal is very excited to have our film 1917 nominated for Best Picture. It is a front runner in the race. If it does win, that will make us winning 2 years in a row. Because last year we also won Best Picture for our film Green Book. So we're very good at winning those Oscars for all different types of projects, not just Best Picture, but also Best Actor and Actress as well. Now, Carl Laemmle, our founder 100 years ago, had a dream to make an entire city devoted to making movies, and that's who we are today, Universal City. And like every city, we have our own fire station, which you'll see over there to your right. That is a real working fire station. Fire Station 51, real firemen and women work there, helping not only protect our studio, but also our theme park as well. We have numbered our Fire Station 51 out of tribute to the classic NBC show Emergency. Emergency took place at Fire Station 51, so it's a tribute to that classic TV show. Now, we are going to be heading into what is known as the front lot. Our studio is broken into two areas, the front lot and the back lot. And here on the front lot, you're going to see a lot of these big, giant warehouses, these buildings that we call sound stages. These sound stages are about 98% soundproof. So they allow filmmakers to create whatever they need and not be disrupted by sound of our tram or an airplane flying over. They can also create any type of special effects inside these big, giant sound stages. Our largest sound stage here on the front lot will be the first one you will see over here to your left. This is Soundstage 12. If you get a close look at the mural painted on the front, you might recognize what's filming there currently. The Voice. That's right. NBC's vocal competition show The Voice films inside Soundstage 12. Now, because that is the largest soundstage here on the lot over the years, it's been home to some memorable movie moments. So in that same soundstage, we had Frankenstein's Lab, Dracula's Lair, very famous scene from Scarface. Also in Stage 12, we filmed scenes from Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, even The Grinch spent some time in there, as well as actor-director Jon Favreau for the comedy Couples Retreat. Now, lots of these sound stages over here to your left are filming a lot of television. They've been filming season 2 of the Bravo show Dirty John in our sound stages here on the front lot, as well as the Kelly Clarkson show. Now, sound stages 16 and 17 coming up here on your left has such a massive set inside there. They take up 2 sound stages. I'll give you a hint of what films inside those sound stages. If you walked inside there, you'd be really tempted to do some shopping because it looks like a giant superstore called Cloud9.
Let's have some patience. You know, the heat makes us all act.
Your face stays where it is. It's going to get pushed. So that's right. They filmed a hit show Superstore in 1617, created a fictional store called Cloud9, supposed to resemble a store like a Target or a Walmart. Their show is so massive, they also filmed at Soundstage 21 coming up here on your left. So these mobile trailers you're seeing parked in front of Soundstage 21 are actually the dressing rooms for the actors that work here on the front line of Superstore. So this is where I say always keep your eyes peeled because you never know who you might recognize walking to and from set. Usually you can recognize the actors of Superstore because they're usually wearing the Cloud9 blue vest uniform. Now, Stage 21 that they're using has been around for quite some time. We've filmed scenes in there from Snow White and the Huntsman, as well as How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Now, director Ron Howard also filmed scenes in Stage 21 for Apollo 13. He actually recreated National Mission Patrol inside there.
Realism was an essential element for Apollo 13. After all, we were recreating an important moment in American history, a moment many Americans witnessed on television. We thought about filming in Houston, Texas, where the original control room for the Apollo mission still exists. Unfortunately, NASA's engineers didn't have filmmaking in mind when they built Mission Control. Since there was no room for the elaborate camera frames and tracks we needed for the show.
The actual location we want. For example, Stage 43 over here to your right, that is where they filmed the NBC show Good Girls. Good Girls is set in Detroit, Michigan. They don't film anywhere near there. They film right inside these sound stages, creating parts of Detroit inside there. And then next door to them at Stage 44, they've created a fictional version of the afterlife for the popular show The Good Place, which stars Ted Danson and Kristen Bell. Now, for any of these movies or TV shows to get their start, they gotta have somebody write their story, a screenwriter, producer, an actor, and all that happens in our production bungalows. That's right, Ted. We're recognizing Ted over here to your left. Star of Ted and Ted 2. Ted is sitting outside a production bungalow over here to your left. This is where pre-production happens. So these are like little houses for producers, directors, and screenwriters. It's also where casting takes place, so it's not uncommon to see an actor walking around our bungalows getting ready to audition for a big role in a movie or TV show. Jennifer Lopez has a production office here in our bungalows because she produces her show World of Dance here on our lot. Also, actress Elizabeth Banks has her own production company here called Brownstone Entertainment. They brought us the Pitch Perfect movies and more recently Charlie's Angels back to the big screen. Now, these have not always been offices. Back in the days of contract actors, in the 1940s and 1950s, these bungalows were dressing rooms for actors such as Doris Day, Rock Hudson, Jimmy Stewart, and Lucille Ball. Each of the bungalows, like a homeboy from home, they each have their own working kitchen and bathroom. So all of the producers and directors, screenwriters, and people that work here love staying here because these are almost like a little mini apartment for them to work out of. Our most famous bungalow, though, is Bungalow 5195. You will know this bungalow because it will have a circle next to the door. Notice that circle, a very familiar profile. You might recognize the profile of Alfred Hitchcock, the director who brought us such classics as A Psycho, The Birds of Every Window. Hitchcock once called Bungalow 5195 his office. Now, just beyond our bungalows, continue on your left, you're going to see two brand new sound stages, stages 22 and 23. If you look at these parking spaces, it'll give you a hint on those plaques. What films in Stage 22? Will and Grace. That's right, Will and Grace films inside Soundstage 22. And then next door to them at Stage 23 is a rotating stage in there. And that is where Jennifer Lopez films World of Dance. When she is not filming, they tear down her set and build a set for America's Got Talent. We're constantly switching out the interiors of all these sound stages. Now, we just went through what is known as the front lot. We're now heading out to the back lot where the world is just around the corner. Here on the back lot, we shoot the big stuff, very big scenes on a large exterior scale. And we're cruising by a little bit of what we call our metro area or our metropolitan area over here to your left. They are currently using some of our metro area to film season 2 of Song Live. Now, our metro area, we can make it look like any metropolitan city we need. Most of the time it's New York, but it was Chicago in the Blues Brothers. It was San Francisco in Dirty Harry. It was London and Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs vs. Shaw, as well as London and some of the Austin Powers comedies. It was Las Vegas and episodes of CSI Crime Scene Investigation. A lot of superheroes film in our metro sets. We filmed episodes here of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as well as Marvel's Agent Carter. Scenes from Captain America, the First Avenger, as well as The Amazing Spider-Man are filmed in our metro. So let's see if we can catch Jimmy via satellite to tell us a little bit more about New York. Jimmy, where you at?
The classic Universal Monsters.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighbor. What's that mugged over there?
Yeah.
An old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey! I'm walking here! I'm walking here! It's cool, guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
That's right, Jimmy. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. And like I said, you can make this any part of the world we need it to be. And it's really easy to actually transform these buildings because they're not actually real buildings. These are what we call facades. It's a French word for false front because it's exactly what these are. They're just the front sides of buildings because that is all that the camera sees. We're only going to build what appears.
I like films that just take you away from life, sweep you up the edge. It kind of literally does that. You're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from prehistoric times. So I'm thrilled that this is like the event as well. We have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island. We're back in Skull Island.
Oh no, dinosaurs are running at us. I just encountered the Atomic Crash in the last video. Oh no.
Ladies and gentlemen, King Kong 360 3D. Projected on some of the world's largest 3D screens. Those screens that surrounded us stand over 40 feet tall and 180 feet long, utilize some of the most advanced technology in filmmaking today. That was all designed by director Peter Jackson's team at One Digital. Team of One is pretty talented. They've now won 9 Academy Awards. Seen their recent work in Avengers Endgame. Hang on to those 3D glasses, because you just might need them again a little bit later on in the tour.
With Flashback Studio Tour, the audience is in the middle of the environment. They're looking in all directions. There's creatures coming out, and they're seeing Kong from this side and T-Rexes from the other side. Breaking the movie, we always know people are looking straight ahead, they're looking at the shots that are working on. Here you have seen that people are looking in all directions. Also, one of the things about this, a lot of the movies that we're used to working on, there's no cuts. Because it's one giant shot and it's trying driving along through Skull Island because where the camera's from. The screen represents where the screen is 10 meters away. We're actually about 50 minutes.
Oh, that's what happened on Forest Park.
Because it's a hell of a ride.
That was quite a ride. Now, speaking of rides, we want to show you a very interesting collection of rides. Rides that we call picture cars. A picture car is any vehicle that is seen by the camera. Sometimes a picture car can become just as famous as the actor who drives it. We have a chance now to head to our transportation department where they put together a great display of a few of our famous picture cars. Our picture car collection will start to your left with the Ford Cobra kit from the 2008 reboot of Knight Rider, followed by the Ferrari from Magnum PI. That is actually just the shell of a Ferrari, the internal engine of a Volkswagen. We have car from Back to the Future, a few of the 2015 models of Back to the Future 2. Our first eco-friendly picture cars in the Flintstones film, they all run on foot power. And of course, we can have a complete collection with lots of our Fast and Furious cars. We are currently in production for Fast and Furious 9 and Fast and Furious 10. A very unique picture car, you may recognize the gyrosphere featured in Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. You may notice from the gyrosphere, the glass is missing, right? Well, the glass never existed, because if it did, you would have seen the reflection of the camera filming the actors inside of it. So they actually added the glass later with what we call CGI, or computer-generated imagery. Now, speaking of Jurassic World and Jurassic Park, I think it's time to head further into the back lot to that little island off the coast of Costa Rica.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
That's right. We're going to check out some of the set pieces of movie props and picture cars that have been featured in many of the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World films. Universal is currently in production for Jurassic World 3, with original Jurassic Park cast members Laura Dern, Sam Neill, and Jeff Goldblum returning for that. And of course, Chris Pratt will be in Jurassic World 3 as well. You're going to see some more picture cars in this area, including over to your left, our famous mobile lab unit. You may remember that being dangled over a cliff in the Lost World Jurassic Park with Julianne Moore, Vince Vaughn, and Jeff Goldblum. Look, like the T-Rex is pushing it over a cliff in Costa Rica, but we actually pushed our mobile lab unit over one of our parking structures here at Universal. Just made it look like a cliff in Costa Rica. And oh, we got some dinosaurs wanting to say hello to the tour. Guys, them's